Are you ready to expand your life and reality? Join us for the next hour with Jamie Bates as she shares life-changing thoughts, techniques, and awarenesses to help you expand your reality.
Hello and welcome. I am Jamie Bates, consciousness facilitator and expander of realities. My mission with my radio show is to create greater awareness of what is possible and to expand you beyond the limitations of this reality. I'm grateful that you are joining me today. Today I have another fun show for you. Today I'm talking about the energy of excitement and how to invoke more excitement in your life using the excitement energy to create massive change in your life. Yeah, so excitement is an energy that we have reserved for something, right? Like a special event, or maybe a vacation, or maybe the first day of school, or a new job, or it's excitement is one of those energies that again is reserved for something, right? It's not something that we have readily available for us to choose. Yeah, so today I want to kind of change that for us. I want to talk about having the excitement of just purely having a body, right? And being able to be on this amazing journey in this world, in this reality, being able to just have a body, have a healthy body, have a body period, right? Like really truly looking at how can we add the energy of excitement to our daily life to really truly expand our reality and create that massive change that we're looking for. And just think about that for a second. If you spent a majority of your day being excited about life, yeah, the energy of excitement is such an expansion. It's such a creative energy. And when you can stay in being excited, there's always kind of a surprise around the corner, right? Been really playing with a lot of excitement energy lately. And I want to just kind of process you through that and invite you into what if you could be excited every day? What if a life could be just an exciting journey? Yeah, how amazing. And how much more fun would that be if you got to stay in the energy of excitement all day, every day? Awesome. So let's go ahead and expand out. So today we're going to put our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down, our barriers down. And we're going to expand out. We're just going to expand out our energy field, not our body, right? Because we are an infinite being. We have infinite energy, space, and consciousness. And our body is inside of the infinite being that we be. So we can actually take the infinite being that we be and we can expand that truly to the space of who we be, which is the infiniteness, right? It's not this small contraction that we have decided we are within this reality or even within our body. Our being is not inside of our body. Our being is on the around our body. Our body is within it. So let's go ahead and expand. And go ahead and make yourself as big as the state that you're in. So you're going to go all the way out and all the way down as big as the state and all the way up. And you don't actually have to do anything. Your being is going to expand just by listening to my voice. And make yourself as big as the country that you're in, all the way out and all the way down and all the way up. Make yourself as big as the planet that we're all on, bigger and faster, becoming one with everyone and everything. And the universe. There we go. Bigger, faster. And the multiverse, multiple universes. Times that by million. Times that by million. Times that by million. Times that by million. All the way out to the space of who you be as the infinite being that you be. Yeah, bigger and faster and bigger and faster and bigger and faster and bigger and faster. Awesome. So today we're going to dive into this energy of excitement. And I want to kind of clear out these places where we have decided what excitement is or when we can actually access excitement, right? Because again, like oftentimes we have reserved excitement energy for only when something quote unquote exciting is happening, right? And we're not really allowed to be just like excited on a daily basis. I mean, have you ever like walked into work with this like amazing smile on your face and this like energy of excitement just like streaming through your body? Do people receive that? Yeah, generally not, right? People are like, "What's wrong with you? Why are you so happy today? Why are you excited?" Right? There's nowhere where it's just acceptable to be excited unless you're looking forward to something, right? Something new is starting. Maybe you're going somewhere. Maybe you're getting ready to go downtown and ride the Ferris wheel. I don't know. It's one of those things that as a general rule, excitement is not something that is reserved for a daily thing. But I want you to look at that for a minute. Because what if you truly really could be excited all the time? Like maybe not like 24/7, okay? Maybe that's maybe slightly overkill. But let me tell you what. I've been playing personally with this energy of excitement, and I've been waking up in the morning just bubbling with this excitement energy and continuously, what happens when we're in excitement, right? When we're in excitement, we're waiting for something amazing to happen, right? We're waiting for something great that's just around the corner, that's just almost here, right? Like I feel this amazing energy of like it's on its way, it's on its way, it's on its way. It's so exciting, it's so happy, it's so joyful. And this energy of excitement actually kind of keeps me going throughout the day, right? When I feel like I am continuously in excitement, I'm always waiting for something great to happen. Yeah, just receive that for a moment. What if you could spend your days always waiting for something great to happen? And maybe I don't want to say always waiting because we want great things to happen, right? But what I feel like is and what I'm aware of and what's actually happening in my own life is because I'm in this energy of excitement and I'm kind of like always like yay 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 yay, right? All of this fun and excitement is coming to me. It's like all of these great things are happening all around me. You have people showing up. There's people gifting me things. There is like this fun and this like literal excitement exploding from my life all over. And I know that sometimes people would say, oh, well, that's because your life is exciting. My life isn't exciting. No, my life is exciting because I have chose to make my life exciting. I am actively choosing the energy of excitement. Yeah, everywhere that's not available to you. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes and can we just choose that now? And all you have to say is I choose that now. And what we're gonna do is okay, let's clear it first. Vaporize, 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 vaporize. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm bringing up different energies in the energy space and consciousness of who you be, right? We just expanded ourselves out all the way out to the space of who we are. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up different energies. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you if you want to clear those energies, the energies that are in the way of you having something or receiving something or invoking something in your life. And all you have to say is, I choose choose that now. And when you say that, and I vaporize it, what I'm actually doing is I'm clearing that energy from the energy space and consciousness of who you are, so you can have a different possibility. How fun is that? Yeah, it's way more fun, right? Yeah. So looking at that energy of excitement, you know, I totally get that whole idea of like, well, this is what I have to deal with, right? But what I want you to really look at is when you change the energy in which you function within, when you change the space around you, your reality actually truly gets to change. Yeah, everything that doesn't allow that for you, everywhere you're stuck in the misery that you're in or the upset that you're in, and you're not allowed to change it. Yes, all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. And I think this is a really important kind of topic to dive into today, because I've been seeing so much about this, especially in some of the Facebook groups and stuff that I'm in. People are oftentimes are always talking about how people are making excuses for their lives, right? And they're kind of like recycling their own limitations. But the thing is what I want you to understand, what kind of I've understood as universal law, is you perpetrate the energy that you're in continuously. So you're going to continue to live in the same cycles over and over and over and over and over, right? And what I have found is by clearing the energy, by actually choosing to go, okay, I've expanded myself all the way out into my universe. This is my universe. I get to decide. And by actually talking about different subjects, especially even talking about everywhere you're stuck in, and let's say the energy of being miserable, right? Because what if you really are stuck in being miserable? What if it really truly has nothing to do with what you're choosing on a daily basis, or maybe even um, like, what if you really truly do want to change your life, but you're actually really kind of like locked into that energy of being miserable? And maybe that's like generational patterns. Maybe that's energy that's come from, your family members. Maybe that's just energy that you literally were born into. Okay, and you're stuck in that place where it's literally like you have no other choice. But what I found is when we start actually looking at those energies that you're stuck in, so let's just look at what is all of the energies that you're stuck in that you would really love to change, but you haven't been able to change. Yes, all of those. And look at all of them, all of them, all of them, all of them. And when I say, do you want to choose to remove those energies, and you want to choose that now, and you say, yes, I choose that now, what we actually get to do is we actually get to change or remove those energies and add a different energy in there. And what that actually truly allows is for you to have a different choice, a different possibility, a different energy to function within, instead of the same energies that you have been living your life from. So what are all of those energies that you're stuck in, that you haven't been able to change, that you would love to change, that you just can't seem to? Everything, all of those are. Let's just grab them all. All of them, 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 everything, all of those are. Can we just choose to remove all of those from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Say, I choose that now. Let's just vaporize, 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 vaporize. Okay, let's just let all of that energy kind of just cycle its way out of your field, and let's actually receive the energy of excitement. So let's say, what can you receive right now that will promote excitement through your body and being with ease? And just receive that. So what we're doing is we're moving out that energy that was kind of blocking you, and then we're allowing you to receive the energy of excitement with ease. So just kind of feel that energy kind of coming over your body. It just feels so light and so expansive and so fun. Yeah, just breathe that in more and more and more and more and more and more and more. I lived a majority of my life, at least up until probably my mid 20s, where I really loathed having a body. Like I went into this place where it was like, oh my gosh, I really hope this is my last time here. I'm so tired of this reality. I'm so tired of the baloney here, right? And the same old, and the limitations, and the violence and the abuse and the upset, right? You get the picture, right? and and especially as a healer, and I'll say as an empath, I felt myself continually being in the space of resisting this reality. And if you've been there, if you're living that, you might get what I'm saying, right? If you're living in that space where it's like, oh my gosh, this reality just feels so heavy, it just feels so hard, it just feels so overwhelming, and I'm just so tired of fighting against it. Well, one of the things that I learned was that was just an energy I was actually holding on to. It really didn't have anything to do with being embodied or having a body or actually being here. Because being here can be an amazing experience. It can be an experience full of excitement. It can be an experience full of joy. It can be an experience full of fun. But what we have aligned with, what we have spent generations and generations and generations and generations in alignment with in this reality is this energy of fighting against, right? We've been fighting against systems and structures and constructs and, religious, right? We've been fighting for women's rights. We've been fighting for freedom. We've been fighting for, you name it. This reality has been built on fighting. So, of course, it's only natural for our bodies to take on that fight because that's all we know, right? It's all we see. It's all we've been continually perpetrating on our lives is this fight to be here. And I'm here to tell you right now, today, you can actually truly surrender to that fight. You do not actually have to be in resistance of this reality any longer. Yeah, everything all of that is, and everything that's keeping you in resistance. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. And what if you could receive the excitement of having a body and having choices in your life to be able to choose whatever you would like to choose? Yeah, just receive that for a moment. Just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. This reality is actually not heavy, and it's actually not hard. It's just a culmination of energies that we have been aligned with for a lot of our life. Yeah, let's just vortex that out for a moment. Where's everywhere you've aligned and agreed with heavy and hard? All of that, 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 all of that. Resisted and reacted to heavy and hard. All of that, 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 all of that. Defended for heavy and hard. Ooh, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Defended against heavy and hard. All of that, 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 all of that. Righteous for heavy and hard. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, all of that. And righteous against heavy and hard. All of that, 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 all of that. Everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And as we're untangling that heaviness, that hardness, let's just allow that energy of excitement to be received behind that. What if you could always be in that space where something great was happening to you? Yeah, just receive, 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 receive. I feel like I spend a lot of time saying I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Right? Like I spend a lot of time saying that. And what that actually has done is it has invoked this excitement energy through my cells where my body literally vibrates at excitement all the time. And I want you to feel that. I want to gift you some of that. I want you to have some of that. Yeah, and just receive and receive and receive and receive and receive and receive and receive. What would it create for your life if you spent time, energy, space in the energy of excitement every single day? Excitement is one of those energies that's kind of like a fine line energy, because excitement is very, very, very similar to the energy of fear. It has the same intensity attached to it. Okay, so I think oftentimes we have this misidentification between excitement and fear. And this is where we have misidentified it is like, especially in instances when we're small, right? We're getting ready to maybe like start our first day of school, or we're getting ready to maybe go to an amusement park, right? And we're at the standing at the base of like the I'm going to use the log ride as an example, because I had an instance with one of my children um, that really, really, really stands out for me as the misidentification of fear. So um, this was probably, I don't even know, 6 or 7 years ago, I had taken my children to one of the local, it's like a few hours away, it's an amusement park here in Michigan where I live. And we were we were standing in line for the log ride. It's this big log that you get in, right? And it's water, and you go up high, and you go around this little track, and then you go down the slide, and it's great fun, and you're in the log, like you don't get wet, right? Well, you didn't have to be very tall, and I took my kids on it. My youngest daughter was probably like, I don't know, maybe 6 or something, maybe 7. My middle daughter was, I don't know, 7 or 8, I guess, at the time. And we stood in line, and there wasn't like you didn't have to be a certain age or height to actually ride it. And I take my my kids on this log ride, and I'm with another adult. It was actually my girlfriend, and she had brought her kids as well, and we kind of did it as like a fun a fun day for us. Anyways, my, my middle daughter, we get on the ride, and the ride starts, and you know how often especially when you're young, you're getting ready to get on a ride, somebody says, don't be nervous, don't be scared, right? All of a sudden, all of that energy that you're taking on, all of that excitement that you have for potentially riding that ride, all of a sudden you make that about fear, right? So we get on the ride, and the ride starts, and it starts up this hill, and this big hill, and my my middle daughter's sitting in front of me, and she starts literally freaking out. She's like, no, I don't want to go on this anymore, I don't want to go on this anymore. And I'm like, it's not really a choice at this point, right? Like, we're already here, we're going up the big hill, like you don't. And I'm like, it's okay, and I'm like holding her, and she starts trying to jump out of the log, and it's going up, and it's going up kind of fast, right? And we're going up, and we get up, and it's probably, I don't know, 30 or 40 feet in the air, right? And we get up there, and she's like trying to jump out, like, no, she's screaming, I don't want to go anymore. And I'm holding on to her, and I'm like, I start saying to her, like, everywhere where you're making this scary instead of just excited. Yeah, whereas everywhere in life where you have created fear instead of the real energy of what it really is, which is excitement, everything, all of that is all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Just let that untangle. Because we have these places in our lives where we have started identifying so greatly with the resistance to excitement and placing that in with this energy of being scared. And I see it all the time with clients because oftentimes, especially in relationship, right? They start a new relationship with someone or they start dating someone and they go right to, oh, well, I'm scared to get hurt. I'm like, are you really scared to get hurt? Or are you excited about the possibility of spending your life with this person? Yeah, everywhere all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. I want you to look at the difference even in that right there. Okay, so if I'm a single person, okay, you can kind of relate this to your life in any way, shape, or form, and you are looking to find a relationship and you're looking to spend your life with someone, right? And you meet this person and you start dating and you start feeling this excitement energy about possibilities with this person. And if you go to I'm scared to get hurt instead of I'm excited for the possibilities, I want you to see how different that energy is there. What are you telling the universe when you go to I'm scared to get hurt or I'm fearful that it's not going to work out? Yeah, you're literally closing off the possibilities. You're literally stopping yourself from creating something different. Now, I'm not saying that even if you stay in the energy of excitement when you're starting to date someone, that you're you're going to create that excitement in the relationship. But what you're going to create is you're going to create the excitement in you. And what that excitement is actually going to start creating in your body and in your life is a vibration of fun and expansion and uh, joy and embody. I mean, it just creates this like this amazing high vibration. And what that amazing high vibration starts to create is it starts to create amazing high vibrating people around you. And when you start creating amazing high vibration people around you, what happens is if you're looking for a relationship and you start dating someone and you're in that energy of excitement and they're in the energy of lead fart, it's like my favorite example to use, right? You start dating someone and they feel like a lead fart, you're going to know right away this is actually not the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. But if you go to that energy where you go, oh, I'm scared. What if this person hurts me? What if this person blah, 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 right? What you actually start doing is you start integrating that heavy and hard energy because you're not being in your awareness at that point. You're not being in expansion at that point. You're actually projecting out fears at that point. And what that actually starts to create is you might align with that energy of someone who doesn't actually match with you. And you actually can start creating relationship from that space. I mean, how many of us have created relationship from that space? Whether it's even romantic partner relationship or it's even a friend. Yeah, everywhere all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. When you create life from that excitement energy, it's a high vibration. It's a always expecting something amazing. What happens when you always expect something amazing? Amazing things start showing up in your life over and over and over and over and over. People who match that amazing vibration start literally vibrating into your life, creating your life as that continuous expansion, that continuous uh, uh, growth, that continuous movement forward. Yeah, just receive, 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 just receive. Bigger and faster and bigger and faster and bigger and faster and bigger and faster. And all the shaky stupidity, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog around all of this. In all of that, 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 everything, all of that is, can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. And right now, everywhere you're looping and trying to figure out what you've been creating your life from, instead of just receiving this energy that's trying to come in and create some massive change for you, everything, all of that is, all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Yeah, there you go. Hi. So the energy of excitement. The energy of excitement is an energy that can come into your life and create massive change just by receiving it. Yeah, just receive it some more and receive it some more and receive it some more and just allow your body to just really be filled with this excitement energy. What if it's okay to be excited? What if I give you the permission right now? Give yourself permission right now. It's okay to be excited. It's okay to be excited about having a body. It's a more than okay to be excited about all of the amazing possibilities that this reality has to offer. You don't have to stay in a life, in a reality that doesn't work for you. You are an infinite being with infinite choice. You literally have infinite possibilities. And everywhere you feel like you can't, and everywhere you feel like you don't, and everywhere you're resisting that energy right there, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Yeah, and let that vortex all the way out, all the way out. Vaporize, 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 vaporize. As I step more and more into excitement in my own life, um, what I've really realized is a lot of the places and spaces that weren't exciting for me have literally kind of faded away. And one of the things, one of the steps, I'm going to say, one of the action steps that I have really taken to really create my life as excitement is number one, I have really stopped doing things that don't create excitement in my life. And I know I can hear you right now, well, I have to do this, blah, 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 blah. If you're doing things that you hate, I want you to just take a moment and just feel into what that is truly creating in your life. When you are stuck perpetrating energies and choices on your life that don't work for you, they get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And that heaviness energy actually starts to create in your life. It starts to create more heaviness in other areas in your life. And I guarantee you, if something that you're doing that you hate, that's the universe telling you that it doesn't want you to do it anymore. You know, if you're going to work at a job that you hate, that's the universe trying to redirect you into something different, something lighter, something greater, something more. But if you keep choosing it because of all of the reasons and validations and excuses and points of views and belief systems that you have around it, yeah, that right there. Let's just remove some of that fog, all of the shaky stupidity, unconsciousness, anti-consciousness, energy fog around all of this, all of that, 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 everything all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. What can you receive to create some ease? And just receive. And just receive. And just receive. And just receive. So if I'm choosing something every single day that I don't like, what I'm essentially kind of telling myself, what I'm telling my universe is, I have no choice. So when I start actually saying, okay, I'm going to start adding excitement into my life. Yeah, just receive that for a moment. Just receive, just receive. What actually kind of starts to happen is this excitement energy has a higher vibration, right? It has a higher frequency energy. Well, when you start adding excitement, if you're choosing something that's really kind of low and heavy, it has a heavy and a hardness, you can't be at both at the same time, right? You can't be in excitement and expansion and fun and be in heavy and hard simultaneously. So when you start actively choosing this energy of excitement, what it actually starts to do is it starts to vibrate the cells in your body higher and faster. It starts to actually bring in energy stronger, because I'm going to tell you right now that excitement energy is a way stronger energy than, uh, let's say, I don't know, upset, right? Just feel the difference there. Okay, so I'm gonna say two sentences. So I am upset today. I am excited today. Do you feel how much lighter and how much uh, expansive saying I am excited today? So I want you to repeat after me. I want you to say that with me. I am excited today. Say it again. I am excited today. And one more time. I am excited today. And let's just receive for a moment. Say, what can I receive today to create more excitement in my life right away? And just receive that. And receive, receive, receive. And remember, receiving into your heart space. You want to be a heart space receiver. If you don't know what that is, and you're unfamiliar with some of these tools I'm using today, please go to my website and sign up for my free series. I have a 5-day free series, and every single day I have a different tool for you to use. And heart space receiving is one of those tools. You can go to www.jamie, Jamie Bates, BATES.com, and sign up for that free series so you can learn these expansive tools to create these energies that you want to create your life as. So one more time, what can you receive today to have more excitement right away? And just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. If you can receive it, you can be it. Always. So if you start vibrating at that excitement energy level, what's going to happen is, especially if you're, let's say, you're going to a job that you hate, right? You hate it every single day. Well, if you go in there vibrating with excitement, that job's going to get rid of you. Just saying. Because excitement and heaviness can't uh, exist in the same energy or the same place, let's say. So either the job is going to change, like you're actually going to invoke enough excitement energy that you're going to allow the job to be created as something different, or the job is going to get rid of you, however that looks, whether you get fired. How often have you heard, or maybe even you had this happen to yourself, where you got fired from a job and it was like, it felt really scary, right? And I wonder if it was even fear, or I wonder if it was just excitement. I wonder if your body was excited to be released from the position, right? But when it happened, or if you had a friend that it happened to and it was really kind of the best thing that ever happened to them. Years ago, I had someone I used to work with. When I was young, younger, like I've had lots of jobs in my life, right? Well, I had this coworker I was Facebook friends with, and this was when I actually owned my healing center. And this person got a hold of me one day and said, "Oh my gosh, I was, fired from my job. I need help. I need guidance. I need you to tell me what to do. I'm so scared and I'm so upset and I'm just furious. I got fired." And I looked at that for a moment and I'm like, "You're mad because you got fired? Like, you hated that job." And I messaged her back and I said that, like, you hated that job. Why are you mad that you got fired from there? She's like, "Well, yeah, I hated it, but the money was good and the benefits were good." Really? Because what are the benefits of doing something every single day that you hate? Are there any? Everything, all of that is, and everywhere you feel stuck and trapped and you have no choice, everything, all of that is. All of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. I don't care what we're talking about here in your life, but if there's anything in your life that you hate, I don't care if it's your job, I don't care if it's your marriage, I don't care if it's your home, whatever it is, that is the universe telling you to choose something different. I have clients who are in relationships and they're miserable. And for some reason, we identify with, like, we just think that we're miserable. Like, we can't identify that potentially if we're miserable, the person that we're with is miserable as well. Yeah. And instead of really truly looking at that and doing something different, we just push through. When, oh well, I have to stay together for this reason and that reason and this reason, even though I'm miserable. There's really no justification or reason for choosing to stay in anything that doesn't work for you. That energy creates out continuously. The energies that you choose to stay in every single day are the energies that your life is created as. When you start actively choosing energies, just like we're talking about today, like actively choosing excitement, asking and receiving for excitement to show up in your life, invoking the energies of excitement, when you start doing that, your life starts changing. Yeah. Everything, all of that is, all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. So I do have a new series that's coming up. That is all about invoking magic and miracles. Now, it's not the same energy as excitement, but it does have that frame of mind to get you into asking and receiving for something amazing to show up in your life. You know, all of the programs, everything that I kind of do is centered around changing your mindset. It's around getting out of these places where you're stuck, right? Where you feel stuck in feelings, emotions, upsets, uh, whatever it is that you're cycling in your life, and in really kind of actively choosing something different. So right now on my actual website, I have, I want to say maybe 4 or 5 30-day programs. And these 30-day programs are truly designed to get you out of the mindsets that you're in right now, whatever that is, whatever you're struggling with, whether it's looping in irrational thoughts, or looping in upset or depression, or feeling failed, or money problems or anxiety. These 30-day programs are literally designed to stop those loops and actively get you into asking for something different. Now, I have a one program in particular that I just finished not long ago. It's 30 Days of Surrender, where it's essentially taking different energies. Like, I think one day we do like surrender to guilt. We do surrender to um, uh, gosh, I don't even know, upset, your past, the future, right? We actually kind of surrender to those energies, untangle them from our lives, and let them go. And that program, I've been really getting a ton of feedback from people about how much that's helping them move on. So if you're finding yourself really looping in a lot of the energies that don't work for your life, that program really would be perfect for you. There's another program that I did at the beginning of this year that's 30 Days of Money Pulls. And I will tell you that that program is probably one of the programs that I get the most feedback from people about how much that program has not only changed their money mindset, but how much it's just really changed their life, how it's really gotten them into the habit of asking for something different. So just kind of on that note of really changing your life, if you are stuck in a place where you feel like your life is not changing, those 30-day programs are a daily program to really help you integrate a new space for yourself. Yeah, so you can actually find those at my website at www.jamie-bates, bates.com. I'm just sharing that with you because uh, these radio shows can help, absolutely, but if you're stuck in those obsessive loops, uh, doing something that is a daily thing that is different, that will help invoke different energies into your body and into your life, is so helpful. Even when someone starts like coaching with me, private sessions, I've been getting a ton of people inquiring about my free 15-minute consultations that I had on my website for a while there. And the thing is I do the smaller programs as kind of a starter, if you will, to get you into thinking differently. And it's kind of one of those things where it's a new way to learn how to be. So even when I start someone in coaching, when I start someone in a private facilitation with me, the 30-day programs are key to actually really truly getting them on track to creating something different. So those lower price programs are there on my website for a reason. If you are stuck in looping, I really invite you into choosing one of those for yourself. Yeah, so let's just go back to this energy of excitement. Yeah, let's just receive here for a moment. What can you receive right now to add more excitement to your life with ease? And just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. So looking at this energy of excitement, it's like it's such an expansion, right? So what energies can you receive right now to expand you into the energy of excitement with ease? That right there. Just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive, just receive. And everything, all of that is right there. All of that, all of that, all of that, all of that, and all of that, all of that, all of that, everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Let's just walk through a little exercise here. So what is something that you have been excited about in your life, whether it was something that was recent, or maybe it's something that's coming up in the future, or maybe it was something way from the past. Maybe you haven't even had any excitement in your life in a long time. I want you to tap into what is that? What is something that created great excitement in your life? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put that situation out in front of you, whatever that situation is, whether it's a future situation, a past situation, or a current situation, put that out in front of you. And what I want you to do is I want to pull from that situation. I want to pull that excitement from that situation. So let's pull that pure positive life force energy from behind the situation through the situation, just pulling out all of the excitement associated with it. And pull that all the way through and pull that into your body and being. Yeah, and all the way throughout the other side, allowing your body and your being to be immersed in excitement. Yeah, feeling that expansion, that pure kind of bubbling joy that comes with being excited. I want you to just receive that, receive, 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 receive that excitement. Receive it all through your whole body and being, allowing every single molecule to be filled with excitement, that pure bliss and joy of excitement, that euphoric feeling that excitement brings. Filling every single molecule with excitement. Whereas everywhere you're not allowed to have excitement. Everything, all of that is. And all of that, 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 all of that. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? Vaporize, 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 vaporize. Let it go and invoke more. Invoke more, invoke more, invoke more. Fill it all the way up, 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 all the way up. Receive, 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 receive more and more and more and more and more and more. Yeah, and just invoking that energy of excitement, filling all of your body and being with the energy of excitement, allowing yourself to receive, 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 receive. Awesome. If you really feel like you're not able to receive the energy of excitement, I want to invite you into the Expand Your Reality VIP group. This group is centered around the radio show and offers a deeper clearing on each concept I talk about after the show. So after today's show, I will add a clearing that is centered around clearing out any energies that are left around each concept. So it's going to go kind of a little bit deeper into clearing out what's in the way of you receiving excitement. Plus, I give a special like ask and receive sheet with some clearing questions and some energetic asks and receive. Plus, once a month, I will have a special live call where we will dive into extra concepts to expand your reality. So if you're having a hard time kind of receiving the energies that I'm talking about on the show, that just means that there's stuff in the way, right? Because if you can't receive something, that literally means that there's viewpoints, belief systems, all kinds of things in the way of you having that. If you can receive it, you can have it. If you have a lot of viewpoints in the way, you can't receive it. So that's what the kind of the extra clearing calls are for, is to clear out anything that is still in the way, any viewpoints that you have around it that are preventing you from receiving it. Yeah, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space, more space. I am really, truly so grateful that you have been listening to my show today. I'm grateful that you're showing up and you're joining me and you're listening through the whole thing. I've been really getting amazing feedback. I'm really so grateful for one thing, the Cosmic Reality Radio for giving me a platform in Haggy Shack to really start my radio show, because it's really been such an honor to be part of such an amazing group of women and men who are out there speaking truth and really giving space for this reality to shift and change and grow and move and develop. And the Shungite Show, Stephanie, thank you for inviting me on the show for the first time, because it's really changed my reality so much, and I'm so excited to be part of this still. So I kind of just wanted to say that today, because I'm really honored and really, really grateful that I'm here and I'm talking. And now my show is also on iTunes, which is amazing too if you want to listen to it in the podcast form, because I know sometimes, like, if you're in the car and you're it's hard to stream YouTube, you can actually listen to it on iTunes as well. So I'm grateful for all of you and for the feedback I've been receiving. It's really been fun, and it's been an honor to share what I know about expanding your reality and getting out of the limitations of this reality. So thank you all for joining me today, and I look forward to connecting to you in the future, and I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you next week. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and have a great day. Bye.
You have been listening to Expand Your Reality with your host, Jamie Bates. Thank you for listening.